Converting your everyday desktop into a fully integrated AI programming workstation starts with preparing your environment. By the end of this module, you will have Claude Code installed, securely authenticated, and ready to accept your coding instructions. You will notice right away that this setup process bypasses specific hardware limitations. Compiling and running advanced models locally usually requires massive graphical processing units, but for this workflow, you do not need a supercomputer. The only applications you need to open right now are a standard terminal interface and a modern web browser. Getting these environment variables and permissions configured correctly right now prevents the path and authentication errors that typically stall development later. This animated diagram illustrates how the system operates across a strict divide between your local machine and remote Anthropic servers. On the local side, the requirements are lightweight. You only need a basic command line interface running on Windows, macOS, or Linux. The heavy computational listing of the AI reasoning happens entirely on the server side. To process commands, those servers require an active Anthropic subscription tier or API access. The terminal acts as a dispatcher. It sends your local code context away over a secure bridge, and the server returns the processed code blocks back to your screen. Instruction delivery happens on your desk. AI execution happens in the cloud. Understanding this hybrid architecture proves that the core reasoning power of the AI stays consistent regardless of your local machine's CPU or RAM specifications. Step 1 takes us entirely into your local terminal to prepare the software dependencies. This split-screen comparison shows the initial dependency check. Run your standard version commands, like checking node or npm. You want to see specific version numbers output to the screen, rather than a command not found error. If your terminal returns an error, pause the video. Use the provided documentation links to install a base package manager before continuing. With your package manager verified, paste the official Claude Code installation command into your terminal and press Enter. You will see a progress bar followed by the success logs shown in this terminal layout. If the installation halts, check your permissions. macOS and Linux users may need to append sudo to their command, and Windows users should ensure their terminal is running as administrator. A clean, error-free local installation is the mandatory physical foundation required before your terminal can accept any AI commands. With the software installed locally, we must link your terminal to your web browser to establish the cloud connection. Type the specific authentication command provided in the documentation to initiate the Anthropic account link. Your terminal will immediately generate a unique one-time login link or prompt you to paste in a generated API key. If using the link, your web browser will open automatically. You must physically click to approve the connection and grant access to your specific subscription tier. As seen in this layout, a successful approval in the browser will trigger an authorization successful message right back inside your terminal. Completing this secure digital handshake verifies your identity and grants your local terminal direct access to Anthropic's models. We return to the local terminal for one final readiness check. Execute the initialization command to start the Claude Code interface. The local terminal interface immediately refreshes as the Claude Code session officially powers on and becomes fully active. Seeing the active interface confirms that the local environment and the cloud subscription are now successfully synchronized. You are ready for Module 3, where you will execute your first AI coding task.